Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So right now we're going to discuss directional bias for like next week and like the trades for next week. Is that okay? So I think I caught this one today. This was like on Euro USD for today, but I've closed already because of like it's weekend. So I think I closed somewhere around here, I guess. Yeah, I closed around here. I didn't hold all through this, but I just closed. But like my directional bias for next week is firstly I go to the weekly time frame first. Like at the beginning of every week, right? I start from the weekly time frame to have an idea of like what the next week will be like, because that's the first. You need to get your bias from the higher time frame. If your strategy does not allow like you to trade the higher time frame, you'll not get like the proper direction of the markets, because you need the higher time frames to know the proper direction of the market and decide to be on. If you're trading like 5 minute and like other time frames too, you don't have a proper view of the markets. Do you understand that? So you need to have the higher time frame view to be able to know what you're doing. All right. So for gold, gold broke through this resistance. This is a key level. This is a key level. This one. Can you see? So let me delete this. So firstly, this is this was supposed to be a resistance. This was a weekly resistance, and when a resistance is broken, the resistance it turns to a support. So right now the resistance is broken. Can you see? It broke through this weekly key level, and right now we have a new support created, because when the resistance is broken, it changes to support. So right now we're going to start we're looking for buys on gold at least till this all-time high is taken out. At least till this high is taken out, so we're going to buy gold. So right now, from next week, we're going to take a trade if price comes from here. If price comes down here for gold, price will come in here and buy it all the way here. Do you understand? So price must like come back to this key level again. Then we'll not look for confirmation with like the lower time frame. That's why I use limit order. We use confirmations to like look for entries from this weekly zone from here. Then we'll just hold on, can hold the buy till like this high is taken out. This high first, and then maybe this high next again, all the way to this high next. Yeah, this one, and then probably this one next. Then before this one's taken out, so maybe we can see what time is again by this year if gold is like bullish. Do you get that? So for gold, this is our key level, and then there's also liquidity under the zone. So can you see? There's liquidity under the zone, so is a good sign for like this zone to be a valid zone. But like when price comes here, we're not gonna like put our limit order and then be like, okay, when price comes here, we'll just hold it here and then just buy like that. We use confirmation entries to like know where to enter from. Don't just like enter the trade like that, because you could get spiked out. Like imagine I took a trade from here right now. Then let's say I put my stop loss. Let me say I entered I can put my stop loss here, or maybe something from him. Yeah. So imagine I decide to like take a trade from here. I say, okay, let me buy this price. Let me buy gold from this breakout block here, right? Then I put my entry here. Do you see, like, I could have gotten stopped out. I could have not survived this city spike. This is why information entries. I use information entries to like avoid spikes and just be safer. Do you understand? And gold is very, very volatile, so you need to follow gold with like proper risk management and like very, very well. Do you understand? So you don't just rush on the entries. You need to show on any entry take on gold. You need to be very, very sure on any entry take on gold. So like this is my direction for gold, bullish. Yeah, from this key level here, and then all the way to this key level, and then this key level, maybe this one. So I'm not gonna buy gold until price comes back here. Price comes back here, and then we move. Do you understand that? Yeah. So this is the first one for gold. Yeah. Okay, so I'm bullish on gold for next week, because the weekly is bullish, the daily time frame is bullish, 4 time frames, all time frames are bullish. So all time frames are lining like you should buy. So we're gonna buy. All time frames are telling us to buy. So we're not going to do otherwise and try and sell good, because a lot of people are trying to sell good right now. A lot of people are saying, okay, we're gonna sell good from here because this is a resistance. Like, don't listen to them. Just follow the overall direction, because price for buys higher highs, lower lows. This is like price is breaking highs. It's breaking highs. So you have to just look for only buys. You get that? Yeah. So that's just the best thing to do for buys. All right. What pair do you have? Should I check out for you? What pair can I check out for you?
UJ.
USGPY.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So remember I told you. Firstly, weekly time frame. Yeah. This is. I had a sales setup for UJSF today, but I think I picked that Euro USD one. Do you see? You played that perfectly. But I picked the Euro USD, the Euro USD trade than the UJ one. So first, I told you that I should go to the weekly time frame to get the overall direction of the market. So now, if you look closely, you see that weekly time frame rejected this weekly resistance. You see this weekly candle rejected. So yeah, rejected this. I can see the weekly resistance.
Yeah.
So rejected under, and then it's about to close on that. The price the weekly candle closes in about like an hour or so. So price close on that is a big rejection. Now let's check if we get a change of character to the downside. Do you know what change of character is?
No. It's like a change of structure.
Okay, like a break of structure to like the downside. Yeah. So let's see if we get a break of structure to the downside. Okay, yeah, we got a break of structure. You see that price created equal highs here.
Yeah.
You see equal highs on daily time frame, and then price for the past 2 days it's been bearish. So we're definitely sure on to look for sales on USGPY. So we're gonna still our main entry will come from the resistance again. This resistance we could sell from here. But we're gonna use conventional entries again. We're not gonna just take a sell like that. We're gonna use conventional entries like that. So you get that. So this is our zone for USGPY sales. This one and this one. Yeah. These are my zones for sales. These two zones. So anyone I get my confirmation on, I'll take a sell from either of the two zones. If I get a confirmation entry on either UJ or either the first zone or the second zone, this first zone here, this one here is the weekly time frame, and this one here is the daily time frame. Do you get that?
Yeah.
So when price comes to this zone, I'll wait for confirmation entries. Like, do you know my entry confirmation? So basically, for sales, right? If 4 hours like comes here, you reject a 4 hour resistance, right? Fuck my network. I'm sorry. Can you hear me clearly?
I can hear you.
Okay. I said my confirmation entry is like my network is lagging again. Okay, sorry. I said for entry confirmation, if a 4 hours resistance, if a 4 hours candle, rejects a 4 hours candle, like I told you that you're gonna mark out the zone first. You're gonna mark out your weekly zone and your daily zone, right?
Yeah.
So if you mark out your weekly and your daily zone, yeah. If you mark out your weekly and your daily zone, right? When the 4 hour candle comes to that weekly zone or the daily zone, anyone you marked out, if it comes there, price should at least maybe reject it, then price should reject it, and then the 1 hour should give you a new break of structure to the downside if you're looking for sales, or a break of structure to the upside if you're looking for buys. So you should do something like this, and then like this. You see the break of structure to the downside. Yeah. So if the 4 hours approaches the daily zone, let's say okay, let me do something. So correct daily or weekly zone. Yeah. So like basically, if the 4 hours if it approaches the weekly or the daily zone, right, you need to see break of structure to the downside if to look for sales. So right now, if price comes to this zone, right, price should react from either of these zones or even any of these key levels. If price comes to any of these key levels, it should react like this and like do this break of structure. If price does this break of structure like this to the downside, then you know that okay, yes, sellers are getting stronger in the market, so you cannot look for sales. Do you get that?
Yeah.
That's just a yeah. And then what you now do, the next candle should be able to come back to this zone. The next candle can do this. The next candle should be able to come back to this zone. and then we'll start selling to the next drawn liquidity or to the Asian high or Asian lows. Do you know how Asian high and low work? Let me show you something.
You use the indicator, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I use the indicator.
Yeah. Yeah, I use an indicator. Yeah, this is the Asian low. Yeah, this is the indicator I use. Just this Asian range. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
use. Yeah. So if let's say I enter a trade from let me say I use this key level now, and let me say I want to use this 30 minutes key level, right? Then I put my entry. Sorry. Yeah. So let's say I use this 30 minutes key level right now, right? Let's say I use 30 minutes key level and I want to enter a sell. This is the Asian low. Yeah, this is the Asian low. It's very comfortable for me to hold this trade all the way to the Asian low is taken out because London and New York time frame is the manipulation of the Asian session. Do you understand that?
yeah.
That gold trade we took yesterday, the one you made that money from yesterday, we held that trade to the Asian high. That's why price gave that aggressive move because that high needed to be taken out. The high from the gold trade yesterday, that gold buy,
Yeah.
that high needed to be taken out. That was why, yeah. So we held that trade all the way to the Asian high. But this one, price is bearish, so we're going to aim all the way to the Asian low. We can put our stop loss like above this key level. This one, do you see? So like in case price, even if price comes to this zone, we can still be in the trade and price can like just maybe come down and start going down like this all the way to this low. Do you get that?
Yes.
That's just it. So you can hold the trade to the Asian. If you get an entry, you can comfortably hold that. If you get an entry, you can comfortably hold that trade all the way to the Asian low is taken out, to the Asian high taken out. But firstly, before you look for, if you're looking for buys, make sure the Asian low is taken out first before you now aim to the Asian high. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
If you're looking for sales, make sure like if you get a confirmation entry, do not enter that trade until the Asian high. Besides, if you're looking for sales,
Yeah.
wait for the Asian high is taken out first before you now aim towards the next drawn liquidity. This is the Asian low. When you get a confirmation entry, this confirmation entry here, coming. This one will go that time. Right, so I'm coming back. I'm coming here. Where's that Nigeria? I can't find that in Nigeria.
Downside. The
I can't find
downside.
that stuff again. But you know that's when I showed you now, the H4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the falls, J falls, and the 1 hour breakouts. Yeah, so that's when I showed you.
Mm.
So if you get an entry, let's say you get an entry from this key level, price should give a breakout. Let's say if price closes under this zone, right? That's a new breakout should go to the downside. So price can break through this zone, then maybe come back a bit, and then we could do this down to this low. Do you get that? We could use this when price closes under, we can now aim like from here, put our entry here, right? Put our entry here. Our entry could be here, and then our take profits could be here. Stop loss above this liquidity. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's just it. Yeah. So your entry is So I'll show you the zone now. I'll show you the zone. So let me show you. So for